kingdoms. In a land steeped in ancient history, under the vast Roman Empire's might, a new dawn was whispered.
It was a time of both grandeur and quiet longing across the Roman lands. The rumble of powerful charity. From a humble manger, in a quiet, unassuming place, a life began that would ripple through eternity. Joram, a man in his early 30s with a gentle, serene countenance, born of modest means, would succeed.
He grew from a boy to a man, observing deeply the beauty of nature and the everyday struggles of humanity.
His early years were spent in quiet contemplation, mastering the skills of a carpenter, honing his understanding of life.
As he reached manhood, an inner calling, a profound sense of purpose, grew too strong for him to ignore, guiding him towards a new path. He left behind his quiet life, venturing into the vast, sun-drenched landscapes, emerging as a beacon of light. His profound words began to draw people from all walks of life, the weary seeking rest, the hopeful seeking guidance.
Among the growing crowds was Mara, a woman in her late 20s, with earnest, expressive words.
She listened intently to the teachings, her spirit uplifted and renewed by the simple yet profoundly powerful words. A man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance, spoke eloquently of kindness, forgiveness. He often spoke of simple, profound truths, like a tiny seed growing into a mighty, majestic tree, illustrating immense potential. He spoke of lost coins found, illustrating the boundless, inherent potential within each human soul and the preciousness of every single life. He taught his devoted followers to love their neighbors, to offer profound compassion even to strangers, and to...
Mara, a woman in her late 20s, with earnest, expressive, warm hazel eyes, like many others.
She became a truly devoted follower, eager to absorb every single word, every profound lesson imparted by the man.
His message was not of force, but a gentle revolution, inviting all to live lives filled with purpose. He sought out those suffering, bringing profound comfort to the sick, easing their pain with his gentle, compassionate presence. He extended his hand to the downtrodden, offering words and actions that ignited new hope in their hearts, lifting their spirits. And he brought profound healing to those suffering, alleviating their pain through an extension of his boundless empathy and unwavering belief. He moved gracefully through numerous villages, his very presence radiating an undeniable warmth and a profound sense of calm to all he encountered. The lame walked, the blind saw. These transformations occurred not through grand displays of power, but through his boundless.
These extraordinary occurrences, witnessed by growing crowds, began to draw the attention of influential Roman officials.
Silas, a Roman centurion, a man of duty and order, found himself increasingly intrigued, observing the man.
He watched the peaceful gatherings, the transformed faces of the people, a stark contrast to the gladiatorial spectacles and military might he knew. He perceived not a revolutionary with a sword, but a man wielding a far greater power, that of unconditional.
As the influence of Joram spread, so did the murmurs of discontent among those who feared his peaceful movement would disrupt their established order.
Despite the growing opposition and rising tension, a man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance.
He knew, deep within his heart, that his path would ultimately lead him to Jerusalem, to the very heart. The narrative reached its poignant climax with the man's ultimate act of selflessness, a moment of profound sacrifice witnessed by a woman and many others.
Even Silas, the Roman centurion and observer, felt a profound stirring in his soul, a silent message. But the story did not end there in sorrow. From the depths of grief, a new hope arose.
The resurrection, a beacon of eternal life and renewed purpose, rekindled the flame in the hearts of his followers, empowering them.
Mara, a woman in her late 20s, with earnest, expressive, warm hazel eyes, fortified by his powerful examples.
A Roman centurion, a man in his 40s with a stern, authoritative expression named Silas. The man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance's legacy was built not on conquests, His journey illuminated a guiding path for all humanity, a path that continues to inspire countless joy. His teachings truly echo across all time, a timeless testament to the power of enduring peace over.
In a land steeped in ancient history, under the vast Roman Empire's dominion, a new dawn was whispered among the desert winds.
From a humble manger, a life began that would ripple through eternity. Joram, a man in his early years, he grew, observing the beauty of nature and humanity's struggles, his heart awakening to purpose.
As he reached manhood, an inner calling grew too strong to ignore. He left his quiet life.
His words began to draw people from all walks of life, be the weary, the hopeful, the lost. Among them,
lessons. She listened intently, her spirit uplift by his simple yet powerful parables.
He spoke of seeds growing into mighty trees and of lost coins found, illustrating the boundless potential. His teachings were radical in their simplicity, challenging established norms and offering a profound path to inner peace amidst external turmoil. Mara, like many others, found her perspective transformed. Her understanding of the world deepened by his profound wisdom. He brought comfort to the sick, hope to the downtrodden, and healing to those suffering. He moved through villages,
The lame walked, the blind saw, not through grand displays of power, but through his boundless empathy and.
These occurrences, witnessed by crowds, began to draw the attention of Roman officials, including Silas, a seasoned police. He watched the peaceful gatherings, a stark contrast to the gladiatorial spectacles and military might he was accustomed to.
As a man in his early 30s with a gentle, serene countenance, named Joram's influence spread.
He continued to teach, offering his final lessons of devotion and sacrifice. The narrative reached its point.
Even Silas, the Roman centurion and observer, felt a stirring in his soul, a silent acknowledgement.
The resurrection, a beacon of eternal life, rekindled the flame in the hearts of his followers, empowering them to carry forth his teachings.
He knew that all conquests are temporary. The steel that carved an empire would one day return to the soil, while
his journey illuminated a path for all humanity, a path that continues to inspire countless generations.
In a land steeped deeply in ancient history, under the vast and mighty Roman Empire, amidst the stillness, a new dawn, a promise of change, was subtly whispered among the gentle desert winds.
This period was characterized by both magnificent grandeur and a pervasive, quiet longing felt by many souls. Here, the powerful rumble of Roman chariots often mingled with the soft, earnest prayers of a people seeking deep solace.
From a humble manger, in the quietest of beginnings, a remarkable life began that would ripple through eternity itself.
Joram, a man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance, born of modest means, he grew, observing the serene beauty of nature and the daily struggles of humanity, his heart awakening gradually to a profound purpose.
His early years were spent in quiet contemplation, learning the ways of a carpenter, honing his understanding of life's intricate fabric.
As he reached manhood, an inner calling grew too strong to ignore. He left his quiet life.
He became a beacon of light against the historical backdrop. His profound words began to draw people from all walks of life. Among them was Mara, a woman of deep faith, who found profound resonance in his message.
He taught his followers to love their neighbors and to offer compassion. Mara, like many others, found her perspectives. She became a devoted follower, eager to absorb every word, every lesson. His message was a gentle revelation. The man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance journey was marked by acts of profound compassion.
These occurrences, witnessed by crowds, began to draw the attention of Roman officials, including Silas, a seasoned centurion.
He saw not a revolutionary with a sword, but a man wielding a far greater power, unconditional love.
He continued to teach, offering his final lessons of devotion and sacrifice. The narrative reached its poignant.
The resurrection, a beacon of eternal life, rekindled in his followers' hearts, empowering them.
The man in his early 30s, with a gentle, serene countenance's legacy was not built on conquest,